So I just realized that I didn't post a month 3 update for my no buy year, and I've been in a funk, you guys. I mean, I think we all are in a funk at this point, right? This whole coronavirus thing a month ago wasn't like a huge deal, and now all of a sudden a lot of people are like working from home or out of work or things like that. I'm personally working from home. That's not a huge change for me. I did go into the office quite a bit to work with my colleagues and then check in with my direct reports and stuff like that. But I have never been stuck in my house this long without human contact. So that said, what was my month like last month? I was really excited still about our trip to Italy. I was gearing up for it. And then I just kept getting like notifications from the Rome US Embassy and everything else. And I was just like, well, I guess we're not going. So in short, we had to cancel our Italy trip, and I tried to tentatively rebook it for the end of July, but honestly, like nobody knows how long this is gonna last. Like we don't have any clue. So that said, my flights finally got canceled. I had to fight back and forth with the airlines for a little while, and then finally Canada, I was flying through Air Canada, and they cut off their border, so they actually canceled my flights and they are refunding my money, but my refunds can take up to 2 months. So I'm not booking new flights until I get those flights refunded. That said, I have no idea when to rebook this trip because I have tours, I have Airbnbs, I have flights, I have train tickets that are still trying to be refunded. I will say Airbnb was the best. Like they refunded almost instantaneously. Everybody else says 1 to 2 months. So we'll see when I get my money back. I am using the app Hopper to look for flights to Italy to see when they drop, things like that. I'm really hesitant to book flights because I'm afraid that as soon as I do, this whole situation might not be over, and I would just have to rebook again. The irony of all of this, and I think you guys will get a kick out of this. So at the time when I started to cancel things, COVID wasn't in the United States yet, or there were just a few cases. Nobody knew if it had mutated, how serious it was, blah, 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 whatever. So when I canceled Italy, I scheduled a spring break trip to St. Pete for me and the boys and my husband, and I had to cancel that too. So spring break, obviously we're doing nothing. The kids have been out of school for, I don't know, 3 weeks now. Who knows? What day is it? So that said, sorry, I'm like checking stuff. That said, we've had 2 trips that I've had to cancel and then figure out a later date to rebook. Now at St. Pete, we scheduled for the end of May, which again, I have no idea if we'll even be able to go down there then. Chances are I'll probably have to reschedule it yet again. So it's been hell, really. But why does this relate to my no buy? I have no idea. This is just life right now. I'm just telling you. With regards to my no buy, I have not bought any clothes, any makeup products, anything like that. I've been using the same stuff. I've been finding little gems like this here and there, these little like Bare Minerals little lip glosses and stuff like that. So I've been trying to use up stuff. I've actually been really proud of myself, and I know this sounds really stupid, but for me it's a big deal because if you look in my shower, usually I have probably 3 or 4 different kinds of shampoos and conditioner sets. So I've gone through all of that. I take it back. I did buy body wash because I did run out of body wash. So I bought a really huge thing of like the Dove body wash in my shower. So since I'm not buying clothes and beauty products, okay, Danielle, what are you buying? So one thing that my husband and I have been doing is we have been working on our house, and we've been focused on updating our den. We sanded, stained, and refinished pretty much the floor in there. We did like an antique white, which I'll show you in a minute. I'll show you the room since there's nothing better to do. I'll give you a tour of my house. So we redid that room. I got new furniture for the room, and we just basically redecorated because it was just one of those rooms where like people hung out, but it was like kind of gross because kids and life. So we've been focused a lot of our time on and money on the house. We also got a tankless hot water heater, which my husband just put in today with his dad. Thank you, father-in-law. You're the best. They had to rewire some stuff because it needed a little bit more electrical work or amps, or I don't know. I am not a electrician or a plumber, but they got it in. So the cool thing about the tankless water heater is it will save on energy costs. Save the planet, yeah. And we got a really good deal out on Amazon. If you're interested in what we got, just let me know, and I can leave a link in the comments for you to check it out. But we got it at a really good price. Hopefully it works out and it does good. So far it's working, so that's great. That said, what else have we done recently? Oh, we got some new railing installed on our front porch because it was literally falling off. We live in a like mid-century modern house that was built in like 59, I think. And I absolutely love this house, but everything about this house has to be done custom because it's not like your standard, like the doors are bigger than normal doors, the windows, like the list goes on and on. So every year we try to focus on things that we want to do to kind of update our house. So basically that's what I've been up to. Have I been doing good with self-care? No. It's been so bad, especially given this whole like situation with what's going on with like these stay-at-home orders and stuff like that. I've been eating a lot of snacks. But I did purchase a Echelon bike. It's kind of like Peloton's direct competitor. I liked their bikes because the price is much more affordable than a Peloton. I love the classes so far on it and everything, but I purchased one of those so I would be able to get some workouts in. And I will say I'm using it a lot. So the exercise part of trying to take care of myself is going great. I'm still eating like shit, basically. I did try this week to do better, so I'm not like limiting myself, but I do want to get to a point where I can really focus on just eating clean foods and not snacking and not eating fiddle-faddle popcorn. I ate a whole box of it earlier. And just being like getting out of this darn chair. Like my butt is literally glued to this chair because I'm actually at my workstation, which I'll show you a picture of it. But I'm constantly like working. And I guess the pressure from working from home is that you feel like you have to always be available. So like even going to the bathroom can be kind of a pain in the butt. But anyways, that's my update for the month. I haven't purchased anything. I will show you a quick clip of our den that we redid. I did get some mixed tiles too. They're really cool. If you don't know what mixed tiles are, they're basically like these picture frames.
I'm back.
Okay, anyways, sorry. Child interruption. Happens a lot these days since they're not in school. But anyways, the mixed tiles are like these. You can look it up online. But basically it's like these little framed pictures from like your phone. So Greg and I and the kids and everybody all last year went on some really fun adventures. Greg and I went to Jenny Springs and Devil's Den, and then we took the kids hiking at a place local who has like these big huge boulders that we were able to climb, and it was really fun. But I mean, we have all of these things that we do that are fun memories, and the pictures literally just sit in your phone. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna make a collage on the wall, especially since we're all stuck here. Cameron, get out, please. Anyways, but I want to make a collage on the wall since we're all stuck here. At least we can look at all the fun things that we've done and remember it and like have it like up and out. So I did purchase that. I think the tiles were like $11 a piece, and then they gave me like a discount code. So it ended up being a lot cheaper than I initially thought. But I figured I was probably going to buy a big, huge picture for the wall anyways. I probably would have spent the same amount of money on. So I'll show you what that looks like. And then, yeah, I don't really have a whole lot of outfits to show you. I do have a couple from some client meetings I had earlier in the month of March before like everybody started the no contact stuff and the social distancing. I am so freaking sick of hearing those two words, social distancing. I never want to hear them again after this year, like ever. And like all the jokes were like funny at first, but now it's just like, can we talk about something else, please? Because this is really annoying. So yeah, that's my update. I'll show you the den really quick, what we did, a little clip of like the front porch railing that we did. I think everybody is doing home improvement right now because there's literally nothing else to do. I hope that you guys stay safe. So without further ado, I will show you our den. Okay, so the den. You can see the floors kind of how we refinished them. It was just like a whitewash kind of antique sort of look. And then this is the bike I got that I was talking about. Echelon is a direct competitor of Peloton, but I've been riding it probably 5 times a week. I really like it. So anyways, to show you the whole room, it's kind of dark in here right now. I bought some plants. That little fiddle leaf fig tree right there, I've actually grown since it was a wee baby. But this one I named Lucia. I love plants. And then this is the rest of the den here. We still have, ignore anything that's going on in the background right now. But we got some new furniture, and these are the mixed tiles I was talking about. So a lot of fun adventures, a lot of cool pictures of family and things like that. I'm the worst about like hanging pictures and stuff, so I wanted to get some stuff and put it up. But these are all of our adventures from last year. We went to Max Patch there, This is Jenny Springs. We went to Florida with the family. All of the nieces and nephews on the Santa Cruz side. That's my niece, Kinsey. And then this is one of the places I was talking about going to, some of the things the kids like to do, but I thought it was really cool to have those and put them into a nice big collage on the wall. Hi, Rock.
Hi.
But anyways, this is the den redo. We really love the floors, even though we almost killed each other in the process. So, hi, Cam. Yep, Cam's home. So that's the den redo. I also got some new plants for the living room area. I love plants. They're great for your rooms. My house is dirty right now, but I'm going to show you really quickly our porch outside. So we got these railings put up on the front porch. We went with aluminum because it's a lot stronger. It was a little bit more expensive, but I got the white and black because the windows we put in last year from the outside are black and white, and we will do shutters next, but that's basically what we've been up to. Okay, so really quick, I figured while I'm here, I would show you the things that I got to make our travel a little more comfortable. For Italy, I'll probably make like a full packing video when we do decide to go, and maybe next year. But that said, I'm going to show you really quick some of the cool little knickknack things I found from other YouTubers. Thank you, YouTube universe, of the things that we were going to bring on our trip. All right, so I'm going to show you this right now. So we got these bags from eBags, the backpacks we had, I think you've seen, but these were going to be kind of our like carry-on bags. You could have one personal item, so this is actually going to be my personal item, which we've used these a couple times now. I actually do really like them. They're great for work trips, but this one's by Samsonite. But basically they open up like this, so you can put things in, but some of the things that I got for our trip, so there's these things called flight flaps, and you can like fold them to hold your phone. So like you're not looking down at your lap the whole time and make your neck hurt, because as you guys know, international flights are super long. So it would go like in the backrest of the thing, and it would hold your phone at like eye level, so you wouldn't have to, strain your neck the whole time. So it was really cheap. I think it was like $6, and you can get it in a larger size if you have like a really big tablet, but mine was just a small little tablet. So, I got this little tripod for my GoPro because we were going to make some videos in the different places that we went, and it kind of like wraps around things too. But I got that for the GoPro. Of course, we needed the little adapters for the plugins there. So this one actually had several different little plug-in areas for like all of our electronics and stuff like that. Some things that I got to make travel a little more bearable and not have as many liquids. So I have basically it's a shampoo bar, and I actually got it from Walmart. They have this really good brand that's just as good as like the Lush products. And then Spongella, I don't know if you've ever heard of it. I love these. I use them at home, but it's basically like a sponge that's already infused with soap, so it's not a liquid. So again, saving on the liquids there. And then I got these cool little containers. You can't really see them right now, but they are silicone and they don't leak, and you can refill them. So we got those, and then of course I had to bring some dry shampoo, but this is basically was going to be my liquids bag, which now I'm not going. If you guys have seen the footrest that you hang on the back of the seat on the little tray table, this is like that little footrest that hangs so you can hang your feet, because I'm always like trying to find a place to put my feet a little bit higher. So I got this. I'm not going to pull it out of the bag, but it's an off-brand, but it was only like $10. So got that for the trip. And then I got this water bottle. I know, especially in Rome, they were saying how there's a lot of pickpockets. So I grabbed this water bottle to throw into my backpack. It's got a little secret compartment in the bottom where you can, hang on, I'll open it for you. Where you can kind of hide things. So I was going to get like some extra cash and things like that to throw in the bottom of it, without having to worry about my money being taken. And then finally, I got this little passport holder, which it would hold both mine and Cameron's passports, which, hang on, I can never seem to open anything really good while I'm trying to show you what I'm doing. Okay, so anyways, it holds your passports, and it has that little blocker so people can't like scan credit cards or anything like that. I got these soap sud things, so if we're like at a place where we don't have a washing machine, we can wash some stuff kind of in the sink. But all the Airbnbs that we booked actually had a washing machine, so I figured it could double as like laundry soap. And then I got these little locks to go on our backpacks because they lock in the middle. So if someone was trying to, pickpocket us or something, or get into our backpacks while we were like on trains and stuff like that, it'd be a lot harder to do without us noticing. So these are really cheap too. Again, saw this as a suggestion from another YouTuber, so I thought it was really cool. I think that's it, really. Oh yeah, I got one more thing. Okay, so since we were going in May, I got these little roll-up storage bags. They basically create like an airtight seal. Cameron wanted to bring several hoodies, and we were only going in a backpack and a carry-on, so this was a way to kind of make all of his stuff really small so it would fit in his bag. But they're reusable, so that was great. So, as we washed things and repacked, he could roll it back up and throw it in his bag. Okay, so that's pretty much all the stuff that I bought to prep for Italy. Okay, so an outfit I wore for a client meeting this month before we were all indoors. If you guys wanted to see my fashion for... this is basically what I've been living in. So this concludes my March update. Technically it's April, but this is kind of how my life has been in March for my no-buy and then just life in general. I still suck at self-care, but that's okay. All right, so hopefully next time you see me in April, my face will not be as jolly and I will be doing a better job at eating healthy and still not buying shit. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll update you again at the end of April. All right, bye.